Oh,
Right? There is some delay, I guess. Wait a minute. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live session with Caleb, and he has been doing sadhana since many months. So, which date are you in?
uh, Akshobhya Bear month.
Okay, Akshay Bhairaman. So, he has completed the below five chakras, that is Mooladhara, uh, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, and now he's in the Vishuddha chakra, that is the fifth chakra, and he has reached the Shiva Tattva, that is the Akshobhya Bhairav month, and Mahavidyatara didn't start yet, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we want to understand your experience from Uchishta Ganapati till Akshobhya Bhairav. So how has it been? Also, what do you feel the difference between the previous Caleb and the Caleb who does sadhana every day? So what is the difference?
Consistency is one that has been the most life changing thing ever. Consistency, doing sadhana every day, and looking forward to sadhana every day instead of skipping sadhana. It's like I have to do it or I can't
Mm,
function during the day.
mm,
Uh, for my previous chakras, let me think. So Uchisa Ganapati, he's very talkative. He talks a lot. He yaps. He's a
mm,
yapper, king yapper.
mm,
But his month was when I didn't have sleep paralysis anymore. Before this sauna, I used to have sleep paralysis, and in those moments, I would have fear, a lot of fear, and I couldn't move. But after that month, my sleep paralysis was healed.
mm,
Bad every month was, I think that was the strongest month where I almost quit because I never felt fear when doing sadhana. That was the most fear I ever felt. But when I
mm,
passed through that, she was really nice. But
mm,
Batuk Berev, um, he is very silent. He didn't talk much,
mm,
but uh, what did I learn from him? Oh, he talked a lot about addictions, healing addictions,
mm,
and Kamako Kali, she was the most active for me. Like after when her month started, that's when all the experiences, like all the spiritual experience, like it was
mm,
like I would have a lot of lucid dreams. During meditations, I would have like visions. Um, during that month, when I would get up before sadhana, I started hearing music from different
mm,
deities, and that was scary at first, but then I got accustomed to it. What's after that? Panchamuki Hanuman. His
mm,
month, I had so much anger. Like I got initiated, I think, in November and December. It was about to end, and I remember one day I did the sadhana, and there was so much anger in me. I was like
mm,
paralyzed by the anger, and I didn't want to talk to anyone. And
mm,
I remember throughout the day, I just stayed in my room and I just sat there. And I was so
mm,
angry, but the anger like paralyzed me. It was a weird feeling, and I didn't talk to anyone. It was like I was so full of anger, but I didn't want to talk to anyone. Ma Kamala. Every time I thought of Ma Kamala, I thought of Ganga, River Ganga. I don't know why, but she would always laugh at me for some reason because I always had money problems and stuff, and I would tell her that, and she would just laugh at me, and we would just watch the River Ganga. Krishna month. Oh, Krishna, I don't like Krishna.
mm,
Krishna, like I have a big picture of him, but I did not like him at first. Like I didn't like him at first. Uh, and his mantra is so long. It's like an hour and 30 minutes, I think, for me when I finished it. When I would finish sadhana, it would be like an hour and 30 minutes, and I wasn't accustomed to that. So my legs would hurt. I was like, Krishna, why are you torturing me? And
mm,
but his month was the most powerful month because he taught me to sit more than an hour and 30 minutes. Because after his month, I could sit for a really long time
mm,
and not be phased by it. Like I wouldn't feel pain in my legs as much. So he taught me how to sit for a long time and love.
mm,
Kali month was my favorite month because every day when I started Kali month, it felt like I did the Kali mantra before. It was the weirdest feeling. Out of all the
mm,
deities, the Kali mantra, it felt like I did it before. But I still do her mantra 108 times every day. I just love her mantra. That's my favorite deity so far.
mm.
But what's the next?
Bhuvaneshwari.
Bhuvaneshwari, she was uh all she did was hug me. She hugged me a lot, and I would think of my mother when I would do something bad, but she would always reward me. Even though I did something bad, she would always reward me. So that unconditional love where regardless of whatever you do, she'll still
Mm,
love you.
true.
But Dumawati month, I really like Dumawati month because it reminded me of my grandmother. And my grandmother, I really loved my grandmother. I would sit and talk to my grandmother a lot. And it was just really nice to just sit and talk to my grandmother in my mind. It was really
Mm,
nice. I loved that month. That was my favorite month.
mm,
But you would think that Dumawati month, the depression would be a sad month, but I really liked it.
mm,
Um, what's next? Baglamuthi month, I think. Yeah, Baglamuthi month. That was when I got a taste of I don't know what state that's called. It's like when you're sitting in sadhana and you feel like that stillness.
mm,
Like I kept asking Bagamuki to paralyze me over and over. I was like, please paralyze me so I can sit still in sadhana and feel that zero state. And then one day, early in the morning, I sat really still and that zero state came, but it was for a short time. And throughout the day, like I didn't want to multitask in anything. I just wanted to, it was like that feeling like when you're in the zone and when you're in the zone of something, like you're really focused, like you're really
mm,
focused. It was like that, but with every activity throughout the day. And when I felt that, I was like, wow, this is really good. And I didn't have that many thoughts. That was the beauty of it. I was like, what Aditya was saying was right. When you have no thoughts, you feel very happy. And that's what I felt throughout the day. So I was like, how can I get in that zero state more? So
mm,
I just kept asking her over and over. But she didn't do it. She didn't give me that state that much, but it's beautiful when she did. And then Akshobi Bhairav, when I did his mantra, he gave me that zero state a lot, and I really
mm,
liked it. But
mm,
he doesn't talk that much. He doesn't talk that much, but he's very hairy, like he said. He's hairy,
mm, mm,
and uh, in that month, uh, I started doing in that month I started doing Nagastuti because
mm,
he has a snake around his neck. I don't know why I had
mm,
that inclination to start doing Nagastuti,
mm.
and yeah, yeah, those are my experiences.
Nagastuti from that Isha, I guess, no?
Yes.
Naga, Nagam,
Na
Naga, Nagam. That one.
naga naga Ashayam.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to get that a lot. Like in US when I was cycling to my subway and back to the my apartment. That time I used to get that Nagastuti in the uh, queue, playing queue. Yeah, and that and there is another something. I forgot the name. Like that Kala Bhairavashtakam, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Rudrashtakam. Yeah, very good. And what do you also before that? Can you show your home altar? Like, how does it look?
Okay.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
okay, I have to turn my camera around. That's my desk, but
Oh, office desk.
yeah, all my coding work.
Oh,
So this is
oh, Krishna,
Krishna.
Udupi, crazy.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
This is very it's consecrated. It's very nice. I got it.
Oh,
I ordered it from Isha, and it
okay.
had like prasad and all, like prasad laddus and stuff.
Ah,
And this is linga, and this is uh this is kumkum from Linga Bhairavi. So
ah,
uh I couldn't find that many like really good like quality kumkum, and but Linga Bhairavi she had a lot. And
mm,
this Panduranga, my favorite.
Panduranga. Ah,
Krishna, I have Matangi,
Shamatangi,
Ganapati, Muruga, Narayan,
Satyanarayan. Yeah.
Manchamuki, Ramakrishna.
Mm, mm,
He started all this.
mm,
Dhyanalinga as Sai Baba, Jesus,
mm.
Bhairavi, Allah, and this is Sheikh Nazim. He's a Sufi, and
Ah,
Batuk Bhairav, Makama, and this is Bama Kepa, and
ah,
this is Matara. But I
Tara.
have her feet also. I don't know why.
Oh,
Every when I put this in my home, it was so powerful. But then I
okay.
have Kali. She's very nice, and I had the Sri
Yantra.
Chakras,
Yeah.
and this is Sage. This is very powerful. I had this since like 2 weeks ago, and
Okay.
it's very powerful. But this is sesame oil, and this is
Mm.
what's it? Uh,
Mustard
mustard
oil.
oil.
Okay.
And yeah.
Wow. That's so crazy. Like, it's like all gods from all religions, all deities, everything is there. And yeah, what do you feel the difference of your that altar where you do sadhana and the desk which you do office work from? So, what is the energy difference that you feel?
Uh, when I'm sitting like right here, like my
Mm,
head, there's energy right here.
mm,
So, but uh, when I do office work, it's not that much energy right here. But
mm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, do you have that 3D yantra?
Uh, I don't think I have it. I just have the
Yeah.
copper one. But
Uh, so, I suggest you get. Do you have linga? Linga.
yes, small crystal linga.
Crystal Lingam, good. And I suggest one 3D yantra also. You may get it in Amazon or somewhere. Like try to get the 3D one because 3D one, right? You can pour water or milk or there is panchamrit. So panchamrit means five amrits. Like one is water, milk, and curd. Uh, this ghee, honey, and sugar, I guess. Yeah. So you can pour that every day for attracting Ma Lalita, so that you have to even for linga you can do the same panchamrit. Panchamrit is like
Hmm.
five elements of sweetness. Like it represents, like I don't know exactly what those five elements represent. One is milk, curd, ghee, honey, sugar, jaggery or sugar. Anything is fine like that. Yeah. So do the abhishek of that on that 3D yantra or linga, and you will see that the deity is coming. Like it feels like they're coming to you like that.
I
Yeah.
need to try that. What is it called? Mahameru. Is that what it's called?
Correct. Yeah. Mahameru. Yeah. Uh, you may get it some Indian puja store. Like you have to go and you can do that arti using karpur. Karpur is camphor or because the incense must be like it must be done using this type of. I'll show you. So this is for that incense type, like for the smoke, doop. Like
Hmm.
this is different from the Aarti one. The Aarti one is like this. Uh, so this is Aarti one. So in this Aarti one, you have to put The bati. Bati is like soaked. Wait, I'll show the bati.
Oh, someone said where I'm from. I'm from the US.
So this is bati. Like it's soaked with sesame oil. It's like cotton threads called as bati, and you have to keep it on the this arti, and
Mm.
you have to burn it. And well, after it burns, you have to do like this while chanting any mantra. So that is called arti, and that is separate from dhoop. Dhoop is in this. Like in this, you have to put any camphor or something like that to produce smoke.
Mm.
Yeah,
I need to try that.
yeah. I guess you have been doing some right, like diya and incense.
Yeah, a little bit. Some RT of just the pictures. I would do RT
Uh,
and of the Sri Chakra Yantra. I would just say Tripura Sundari, like name 3 times, and I would just do it 3 times.
okay. Okay, so unfiltered Sri. Welcome to Kundalini Sadhana program. And yeah, by the way, what is your favorite part of the ritual? Like, what do you like to do the most?
Mm. See, it's very hard. It's hard to pick. Mm. What do I like to do the most? I started doing. No, I can't say that. Mm, uh, it's very hard. Okay,
Mm,
because I like doing Kali's RD. I would just go around and say the BJ in my mind and just do that. But I started doing Vishnu Sahasranama after Vishnu and Lalita Sahasranama after,
mm,
and Sahasranama is very challenging, but I like it.
mm,
So I'll say Vishnu Sahasranama after the
mm,
Kundalini Sadhana because that's what I'll do. But it's
mm,
very powerful. But
mm.
yeah, that's what I noticed.
Oh, then what about flowers? Like, do you keep flowers to any deity?
Oh yes, sometimes I do. You
Mm,
can really notice the difference when you pick flowers against versus you don't have any flowers. It's like a very strong energy. Like
mm,
like it's very easy to connect with the deities. Like they'll talk more. Like I'll keep flowers by Kali, like roses or something. Roses are very strong and she'll talk a lot more, but if I don't have any flowers, she doesn't talk as much. She's just like
mm.
he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk at all. But
Yeah.
yeah, flowers are very nice. Very nice.
Like every deity have their own favorite thing. Like for example, Krishna, Vishnu, all the Vaishnav deities like Hanuman, Krishna, Garuda, Vishnu, they like tulsi leaves,
Mm.
and this Ganapati likes Durva grass. So there is a
Oh
grass
yeah,
called
yeah.
Durva grass. Yeah, and that 21 times 21 durva grass, if you keep to Ganesha, he loves it because he's a deity who eats a lot, so that when you eat a lot, some indigestion occurs. Like if you have too much food, you will feel like puking and all. So but that's why he eats durva grass, so that any kind of toxins in the food will be removed. So if you observe some animals, right, like dogs or elephants or any kind of cows, they eat durva grass time to time, like once in a month, once in a week, to remove the toxins from the body, because durva grass is like natural way of how animals remove the toxins from their body. They eat the durva grass and they vomit. So if they have anything poisonous, they will vomit. So that's why it's given to the Ganapati, so that whatever bad things he has eaten will be removed, like from
Whoa.
like that.
See,
Yeah.
when I used to have a dog, I would see my dog eat grass, but I didn't know what he was doing, so I was like, "Stop eating the grass." But I think I have a pack of Thorba grass, but I didn't
Mm,
know. I would use it for like ancestors, but
mm,
I guess I'll use it for Ganapati because I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
mm. Yeah, and Ganapati is Durva grass, and Shiva is Bilva leaves. Like they call Bel Patra. It's like a big green leaf
Hmm.
that for Shiva Linga, and jasmine for Lakshmi, white jasmine for Lakshmi, and hibiscus, red hibiscus for Kali, uh, and Durga also. So like these are like the different, and also for Tripura Sundari, the mother goddess of the whole universe, for her sugarcane
Hmm.
juice or sugarcane itself you can keep small piece. So like these are the different, but I don't know whether in US all are available. Maybe some are available. You can keep whatever is available, but at the end of the day, every deity will like flowers. Like so, any flower with the utmost like sincerity, if you keep just tell apologize to the deity, like I don't have the your favorite thing in this state, and so take this as what to say, uh, like a replacement. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Flower works for any deity. Yeah.
I think red hibiscus we do have, but I think it's a different variety. Bell leaf, I don't think we have. Jasmine, we might.
Mm,
Um, Roses, we have. Uh, what was it? Tulsi? I couldn't find an Indian shop that had fresh Tulsi. So it's
mm.
like it's like I either get dried, but I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's dried. It's not fresh. You know what I mean? Like it's not fresh stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's like you need to get good stuff. So I was like, no, I won't use it. But uh, I'll
Yeah.
try. I'll
It
try.
grows in, I guess, tropical, like where the equatorial region, wherever the climate is humid and hot.
Hmm.
Yeah. Maybe near, like, I don't know whether Mexico it's uh, available. Maybe there. Yeah. Wherever it's hot. Maybe South America or somewhere. Yeah.
Wish I had it though. Oh, also, when I was doing October Bed of Month, I started doing, what was it? What was it called? Calabar Ashtakam. And
Mm.
one of his favorite flowers, it growed in my backyard.
Oh.
And when I was a little kid, I would always pick up the flower. It's called Nerium oleander, but
Mm,
he likes the red variety. I had the pink variety, and I would pick it up.
mm,
It's very poisonous plant, so I would pick it up always and get like rashes on my hands. But I loved holding it, and I'd pick it up all the time. My dad he used to grow a lot of flowers at one
mm.
time, and I'd pick it up, and be like, "Oh, this is very pretty," and then I have rashes on my hands. But he
Yeah.
likes that flower, and I didn't know that, but yeah, I just want to say that.
Yeah, and sometimes when you see any flowers or fruits or whatever in the market, and you get a feeling that I have to take this to my home altar and give it to a deity. It is not you doing it. Like it's like
Yeah.
deity doing it through you because humans are like easily controllable. So what like Ganapati, let's say Ganapati wants one laddu or sweet. So he will just ensure that you go to a sweet shop and you buy sweets for him. Like he makes it in such a way that you will think it's your own desire, but it'll not be your desire. Yeah,
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's a trick.
true. But at one point you realize that you were never there. Like everything was being done by the deities themselves. Like from the birth till like your death, everything was being done by them. Like you were not doing anything.
Mm.
Yeah.
I remember in one of the groups, there's this very powerful post. It's in the Project Kali Telegram, but it's
Mm,
like it said when I'm eating, I think it's when I'm eating when I'm eating, Bhairavi's eating. If I'm working, Panchamuki Hanuman's working. If I'm having sex, Bhairav is having sex. And then it listed out all the Kundalini sadhana deities. And I would read that all the time. And just reading that is very powerful because it's like throughout the day you'll detach from the work and ask the question,
Mm.
are you really doing the work? It's really the deities doing the work. And you'll just have that constantly I'll have that constantly playing in my mind. And I'm really not doing anything.
Mm. True. Like like this whole world, right? This whole universe that you're seeing every day is just like a reflection of you. And uh, it's like whenever you meditate or pray or do arti or give sweets or flower to some deity, it's like you're giving it to your own reflection, because you want the reflection to stop. That is, otherwise, it continues. The maya meaning entanglement, entanglement with your own desires. It keeps on continuing day by day. That is, after this body expires, you go to the next body to fulfill desires. So that in order for that cycle to not happen, you worship your own reflection. That is, you worship the universe. The universe is in the form of the deities. Like whatever you keep in your puja altar, that is the universe, and you are praying to the universe so that the universe stops someday. Like the thoughts, whatever thoughts you are getting, it stops one day. That is when you keep flower or some sweet, someday the universe will be like, okay, this has been going for too long, and I think we have to stop this dream. Like that realization occurs, and finally it stops. That is when one day will be decided when you will realize the complete truth. And once you realize the complete truth, the universe disappears, and there will be no one to worship, and there will be no worshipper also. That is, you also won't exist, and whoever your own reflection also won't exist. So
Mm.
yeah, that is the goal.
I had I had to also realize that when you're when you're chasing the no thought state, when you're offering the flowers, when you're doing arti, when you're doing abhishekam, you're it's like this fear you'll have of maybe I don't want to go to the no thought state. But then when you try to go to it, you're the most happy when you're in it. But when you're out of it, you're like, no, I don't want to go. It's like this back and forth kind of. But
Mm,
yeah, I get what you mean.
true. uh, that no thought state is only meant for someone who has experienced all of his desires. Like if a person is has still not been fulfilled from the inside, like if he still feels some lack of some fulfillment, then he will keep on wanting this duality, and he will not go for that no thought zone. But if a person feels like he has fulfilled everything and he has no role in this universe, then he will desire that no thought state.
Mm.
Yeah. But what do you feel about the Krishna that you kept, like you have kept one photo of Udupi Shri Krishna?
Oh, yeah. Uh, I remember I printed out a picture. I wanted first at first I wanted a small picture of him. Like everyone else is very small, but he's like
Mm,
super big. And I was like, well, if this is God, I don't want to throw him away. So I kept him there. And
mm,
uh at first I didn't like him very much, but I kept doing arti of him. I would say Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
mm,
And at first I didn't feel any energy at first, but uh later on I felt his influence, and I thought it was very beautiful because he's like Krishna is like a guru, and he'll tell you what not to do, what to do, and I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. And when I was doing sadhana one time, he talked about the cows. He really liked cows, so I was like, "Oh, you like cows?" And then that's when I started to like him after that day when he started talking about the cows. But yeah, but I really like him now. I like him now. I don't hate him anymore. But
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, that Krishna, Udupi Shri Krishna is one of the most powerful manifestations because it is one of the oldest saligram murtis in the world. So, as you know, like saligram is a stone found in the Gandaki River in Nepal. So that stone itself is Vishnu. Like there is no difference between Vishnu and that stone. Stone itself is Vishnu, and Udupi Sri Krishna is one of the rarest sculptures created by Vishwakarma, the architect of universe, and he created it so that Lakshmi could worship it. Lakshmi came in the form of Rukmini, and she
Mm,
wanted to see Krishna in his Bal Swarup, because in the causal plane, Lakshmi sees Vishnu, Krishna in his adult form, that is Narayana, but Rukmini wanted to see him in the baby form. So Krishna requests the architect of universe, Vishwakarma, to build build a idol of himself in the child form, and that's why Vishwakarma, using that same stone which represents Vishnu, he creates the idol. See, you can create it with any element in the universe, like copper, silver, gold, brass, bronze, stone. So whatever you can create, but Saligram is the most auspicious and most powerful because that itself is Vishnu. There is no difference between Vishnu and Saligram.
mm,
That's why Udupi Sri Krishna is one of the most powerful forms of Krishna, and he he's literally there. Like if you have a photo of him, he's literally there. Like there's no difference of him and Krishna. Like if you keep a photo of Krishna, like let's say animated or something, that might not have the complete d- energy of Krishna. But when you keep Udupi Sri Krishna, it is literally Krishna. Like there's no difference in the this thing.
mm.
Yeah.
Also, uh, I remember in one live you sung his it was like a bhajan or it was a mantra, but I
Uh,
started playing that, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful. I really like it.
yeah, that sloka of Udupi Shri Krishna. It's like this. Krishnam Vande Mantapashadharam Divyarbakakritam Shikabanda Trayopetam Bhaishmi Madvakararchitam Bhaishmi Madvakararchitam Krishnam Vande Krishnam Vande Shri Krishnaya Namaha Shri Krishnaya Namaha. Um, the this sloka was like created by the devotees of Udupi Shri Krishna, and it says that that form of Krishna is worshipped by Madhvacharya and Bhaishmi. That is, Bhaishmi is nothing but his own Krishna's wife Rukmini. So Madhvacharya is one of the most uh, prominent guru of the duality, that is Dvaita. So in Dvaita, they say that Krishna or Vishnu, the causal being, is separate from the devotees, that is in the Maya. Whoever is inside the Maya, that is in the physical realm, all the human beings, animals, plants, birds, insects, they can never become a causal being. So that was his ideology. That is, Madhvacharya always told that humans and all all species inside the Maya are separate from the causal being, and they can the consciousness that are inside the Maya can never become the causal being. The causal being is very separate. But Adi Shankaracharya told that if you evolve enough, if you do sadhana enough, you can become the causal being. So that was the difference between Adi Shankaracharya's and Madhvacharya's way. So what we can learn from these two people is these two teachers, guru, is that uh, one guru adores the causal being, that is Vishnu, Narayana, Krishna, so much that he has surrendered, that is he has considered himself as completely poor, that is he feels that I am nothing, everything is him, like that. But Adi Shankaracharya's way was not like that. His was like there is no difference between me and you, there is no difference between the god and the observer, like everything is same. So the different ways. So it's not suitable for everyone, that is the people who are ready to surrender, for them Madhvacharya's way is very good. But people uh, who are a fan of questioning the reality, for them Adi Shankaracharya's way is good. So it all depends on how you are built. Like if you're a person like Einstein, then you will like Adi Shankaracharya. But if you are a person who is like um who is like a lover, like if you are a lover from inside, then you will like Madhvacharya's way of worship. Yeah, these are the, and there is another person called saint called Ramanujacharya. So what he says is Vishishta Advaita. In that he says that we are a part of Vishnu. That is, the causal being has many universes inside him, and we are just a smallest speck of the universe. So that is Ramanujacharya. So if you go to Tirupati and all, you will see that Vishishta Advaita is followed. That is, we are a part of his creation, like that. So
Mm.
different ways of looking at the reality. But at the end of the day, the goal is same. That is, all the saints achieved samadhi. One achieved through love and surrender. One achieved through non-duality. That is complete rejection of all knowledge, and one achieved by thinking that he is a part of the Almighty, like that. So it is different ways of achieving the same state, that is samadhi. Samadhi is the end goal of all the spiritual paths, whatever it may be. That no thought zone. Yeah,
What do you think for Panduranga? Have you heard of Saint Tukram? Have you heard of him?
Tukaram. Yeah, I've heard of him. What is the story behind him?
I think hmm, he really liked Panduranga. Well,
Mm,
I watched the movie, but I don't know if the movie is accurate to like the actual lore or the
mm,
actual story. But when I watched the movie, he was praying to Panduranga, and and he did a lot of bhajans. He sung a lot of bhajans,
mm,
and there's this guy in the temple. He he wanted to be a saint, but he would steal Tukram's songs, and he didn't like he didn't like Tukram, and one day uh he blackmailed Tukram one day, and Tukram he couldn't go to the temple anymore, and Tukram he started doing a lot more bhajans, and the people they didn't believe him that much, but trying to remember, I don't really remember the story that much, but one day the people, instead of trusting the Brahmin that stole the songs from Tukram, they realized who the real author was, which was Tukram. So they went to Tukram, and everyone was singing his bhajans all over the city. And the Brahmin, he was very furious, so he was gonna take all Tukram's songs and he threw them in the river. And Tukram was like, he told Panduranga, if you really want me to have these songs, then these songs will come back. And one day they came back, and one day he like flew to Vaikunta. But yeah,
Mm,
I'm paraphrasing the story, but I don't. That's not. I probably don't know all the
mm.
details, but I really like him a lot. But yeah.
Oh, Tukaram.
Mm.
Okay. Uh, yeah. And then, what else have you heard about anyone? Like, what do you feel the difference between uh, Shiva and Vishnu?
Shiva's like very non-detached. Like when I'm doing Shiva sadhana, like Om Namah Shivaya or Linga Ashtakam or Kalbhairav, I'm not imagining as much, or even practicing Om. Like I'm
Mm,
not imagining as much, but
mm,
Vishnu, I'm imagining a lot. He likes to create a little bit, and he likes love a lot. But Vishnu, I mean, but Shiva, he doesn't care as much about the love, but I'll still
mm,
give it to him anyway.
mm.
But it's like Shiva's has less imagination. Well, he not less imagination, like I don't know. I guess more detachment. But Vishnu,
Mm.
he likes a lot of love and stuff.
Yeah, true. Like, it's like a difference between creation and non-creation. That is, what is that called? Nonchalant. They call.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Shiva is like he doesn't care about any creation, but Vishnu wants to keep the creation going.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, so, do you have any handles which people can follow after the YouTube live, like any YouTube channel or Instagram where people can follow your content?
Uh I haven't made music in a long time, but the channel I'm on, I guess you can follow that, but I yeah, you can follow that, I guess. But
Mm,
it's the same channel that I'm on right now.
mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can comment in the after the YouTube live. You can comment your YouTube channel name, and whoever is interested in music can check it out. And uh, anything else that you do, like for sharing knowledge type.
Uh hmm. One thing I started to notice was during Lita Sahasranama, I didn't know all the definitions, but I still practice it anyway. And s if you're doing a Sahasranama or something, even if you don't know the definitions will reveal to you. Like for example, uh
Mm,
one day I was up early and the deity they'll come in your mind and they'll tell you like for example, I was up early and I was looking at the rising sun. I was like, Lolita's Lolita's like the rising sun. And then I go through the Sahasranama, read it, and there's a name of her that she's the rising sun. Or
mm,
I'll look at the moon and be like, oh, Lolita's like that. Lolita's
mm,
like that. And one day the moon and the sun were in the same sky. And I was looking at that, I
mm.
was like, Lolita's like that. And then one day I was reading the Sahasranama and she wears two earrings like that. The moon and the sun.
Oh, like one sun and one moon.
Yeah. But
Oh,
it is she'll slowly reveal herself slowly. And
huh.
it's kind of crazy actually, but I really like that a lot.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, what would you like to say to the audience before we end the live?
Uh Jay Mahakali, keep doing the sadhana. This sadhana works, it'll change your life. If you have any health problems, they'll go away. And yeah,
Hmm. Okay. Thank you, Caleb, for joining this live. It's morning, I guess, right, in the US, 8:30 a.m.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
9:20.
9 a.m. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for joining the live in the morning time. And I guess it's a holiday, right? Sunday or do,
A little, yeah.
okay. So, yeah, thanks for joining on your holiday, and uh, we'll uh, we'll meet in the upcoming live sessions, maybe in the month of Tripura Sundari or Lalitama again, so that to understand your experience. And thanks everyone for joining this live, and we'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal.
Jai Mahakal.